Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We hope you had a fantastic weekend. It is time for our daily English news edition. And as usual, I'm Daniel Cook, your host, keeping you updated with the latest news stories here in Albania. With the local elections fast approaching, President Nishani has appealed to all the citizens not to sell their votes on June 21st. In a public message, President Nishani said that the vote is the most powerful way to fix the problems of the past. President Nishani said that casting a vote is an expression of the free will of democracy. He said, "Do not sell your votes. They are priceless. A candidate who buys your votes does not respect you. He only lies to you, despises you, and hates you. It's possible to complain about someone you have voted for in a normal manner and who has not lived up to your trust, but to try to correct someone that you've sold your vote to is impossible. There is no favor that can buy a vote. The vote has to be deserved. Denounce any effort to purchase votes. Do not become victims of this catastrophic problem, of this fatal error, the destructive consequences of which will be suffered for a long time afterward. The vote is a powerful instrument in the hands of the citizens, and it is essential for social peace and the improvement of the future." President Nishani went on to say that the Albanians have been traditionally seduced by money. He encouraged the citizens to turn over a new leaf and to vote for the candidates who desire to improve the country. "Do not let election day turn into a day in which votes are bought and sold," he said. "Let the day of voting be a democratic day, a day of celebration. Select the candidates with vision, conviction, determination, energy, passion, and inspiration, candidates who have proven that they deserve your vote," concluded President Nishani. After a letter of protest sent by the Albanian Ministry of Foreign Affairs, Greece has suspended its research in the Ionian Sea. The Ministry of Foreign Affairs requested transparency in the research that Greece has been conducting in the shared waters. In response, it seems that Greece has decided not to participate fully in the SEECP summit, not sending their prime minister, but being represented by their vice foreign minister. It seems like the tense relations between the countries will be calmed only when they find common language in the agreement on the maritime borders. For more than a year, Albania has expressed concern to Greece about their research in the area situated between the two countries, the Ionian Sea. Albania has sent 3 letters of protest to the authorities in Athens, asking them to immediately withdraw from their research, but there has been no official response from the Greek side. It also appears as if Greece has recently begun playing games in the media, portraying Albania as a problematic country for the region. Sources from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs told Aura News that despite the attitude displayed by Greece, Albania will continue to request that they respect the conventions and provide the required information. The sources say that the letter of protest has also been sent to the UN and to the company that has won the right to search for oil in the Ionian Sea. Albania hopes to make a new maritime agreement with Greece, which will resolve the issue of conducting oil searches in the shared waters. In an interview for the Serbian media, the Serbian Prime Minister Aleksandar Vučić said that despite the critics, he will follow through with his visit to Albania. Mr. Vučić said that Albania is in a state of expansion, both economically and politically, and that Serbia should maintain good relations with them and attempt to invest in the country as much as possible. The Serbian Prime Minister commented once again on the events in Belgrade during the Serbia-Albania football match, specifically about the drone flying a map of Greater Albania. He said, "We know what happened, and so do the authorities. It was undoubtedly politically organized. Both Edi Rama and I know who did that. Even though his country has announced the strategic objective to join the European Union, Vučić reiterated that Serbia will not impose economic sanctions against Russia and that it will not concede to what the EU wants concerning the relations with Kosovo." The court session against the Democratic MP Edi Paloka has been postponed. Mr. Paloka is being charged with slander by the Interior Minister, Sajmir Tahiri. Mr. Paloka did not attend his hearing session today, but he was represented by his lawyer, who declared that they stand by the statements that they have already made. The Interior Minister declared that there can be reconciliation if the opposition MP would make a public apology and retract his statements. He stated that Minister Tahiri is connected to organized crime. Mr. Tahiri said, "I cannot believe how an MP, the head of the Democratic Parliamentary Group, has time to appear on television every day, but does not have time to present himself before the court and to testify of the truths that he claims to know. I think it is a total put down of the justice system and of the behavior that we should all demonstrate." He also commented on the threatening text that was sent to him, saying that he does not feel threatened. He said that he will just keep doing his job and let the proper authorities investigate the case. As the operation against poor gas quality continues, the Central Technical Inspectorate has shut down 7 gas stations and given fines to 16 others for violations of quality and documentation. The quality audits that were carried out in the month of April reveal that the poor quality is most often connected to a lack of sulfur in the fuel. The fines that are being imposed upon companies that are found in violation of the quality laws range from 100,000 lek to 2,250,000 lek. The highest penalties are being given to repeat offenders. Out of the 16 companies that were penalized during April, 8 were fined for lack of documentation and 8 for fuel quality violation. In agricultural news, Kosovo has reached a mutually beneficial agreement with the farmers of Shishtavets. Kosovo will be providing potato seed to the farmers free of charge, and when the potatoes are sold in Kosovo, they will keep the brand of the Kukës area. The mayor of Shishtavets had this to say about the arrangement. "Cooperation is a major promoter of economic development between Albania and Kosovo. It's good to have a common economic market." The Albanian ambassador to Kosovo, who initiated the agreement, says that it paves the way to trade without borders. He said, "We believe that the future of economic union is being realized here in Shishtavets. People here were skeptical at first, but now they are more enthusiastic because the potato seed has been given to them for free, and in September, after production has finished, they have sales already arranged," said the ambassador to Kosovo. This program is expected to be expanded to the district of Dibra as well. That's all of our news for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us. Please be with us again tomorrow at the same time with more Albanian news in English. Thanks, and have a great night.